Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the 36X Spring Creek map here. Since last episode, just finished up some planting, cultivating, skip time here a couple of days. I think that was about it anyway. So yeah, we're now into the month of April here, everyone, and we can now plant the rest of our fields here at this point here. So again, we got oats, sunflowers, and wheat planted. I believe that's all we have planted here at this point. Now that we're into April, we can plant corn and soybeans and all that good stuff here as well. And at least what I'm thinking at this point, Evan, we're probably going to do field 383 here in soybeans. Soybeans probably one of the cheaper crops we can plant here, given the size of this field here. And the reason I say cheaper, I mean, we don't need a lot of fertilizer for it, right? And also, it's fairly easy to harvest too, I would say. So, okay, so we're going to, planting soybeans on 383. And I think I've got the planter over there. Yes. Well, yeah, I guess, we can plant it with this planter. I guess it doesn't really matter. I was actually thinking I was going to plant that field here with our drill. I don't know which one is technically really bigger. Is this bigger? I don't know. I think they're probably both about the same size, to be honest. Anyway, we're going to get Courseplay going here on a couple of these fields, starting off with field 386 here. 383 is done, by the way, and for those of you wondering, that was a 9-hour cultivating job, for those who might be curious about that one. And also, when I generated the Courseplay course, I think I mentioned that here last episode, I was going to do that off camera because I wasn't sure how long it was going to take. It actually wasn't too bad. It took maybe 2 minutes or something at the most, Evan. I don't know if it might have been a minute. It generated fairly quickly. I think the fact that we kind of straightened out some of these field boundaries, we got rid of that little funny hook over there, we straightened this out, I think that significantly improved our times for generating courses for that. With that being said, everyone, field 386 is awful. Wow. I went to generate the Courseplay course for this field, and it took forever, everyone. So we'll have to see once. Maybe next time around when we do some plowing, we might have to look and see if we can maybe smooth out some more of this field here yet, or just get rid of some of this field or something, because, generating Courseplay courses for this particular field, a little bit brutal. Anyway, speaking of which, I did that off camera, so we won't have to here this episode. Just got a basic course set up here, one headland, and around the field, basically. So, should be fairly simple here. We'll let Courseplay run on that. And 3 hours and 22 minutes. Oh, wow, look at that. So much quicker. Yeah, still 3 hours and 22 minutes. I mean, keep in mind, this is a big disc here, Evan. Pulling it with our T9 700 here, by the way, New Holland. I forget the width of this, if this is 15 or 16 meters, or maybe it's even wider. I'm not even sure. I'm on fairly good sized disc here, though. So, and it can also be pulled, I think it's like 11 mile an hour or something like that. Maybe it's 9. Oh, I seen 10 there for a minute. Yeah, he's going a little slow going around here. Yeah, stuff like that. Like I said, I might have to see if I can straighten that out here just a little bit. I mean, maybe just set a GPS line next time we got the plow. Technically, I do this with a cultivator too, but thinking next time we got the plow one, maybe we'll just GPS straight line down the edge of this field. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to do that with this one here as well. I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna leave Courseplay to that one. And speaking of Courseplay, let's head over to field 390. Looks like I did not generate a Courseplay course for this one, so hopefully this one won't take too long to generate. This one usually isn't too bad. One headland, sure, and also up and down road drag. It says automatic. Let's see what it does here first. Yeah, I don't know if I trust Courseplay going that direction. Well, actually, you know what? We do have the fence there now. That actually might be more of a problem than not having anything. Let's see if we can change that angle here. Up and down road direction. Let's set it to manual. And then I'm going to go... Actually, 0 is actually what I want. Okay, that'll work. There we go. I like that a little bit better, Evan. Gives me a little more peace of mind. Oh, and that, speaking of which, what do we want to plant on this field here? What do we have left yet? Don't think we can plant canola. I'm thinking corn and beans over here, everyone. Oh, wait a minute. If I do corn and beans... let me rethink this here. I definitely want to do beans on 383, everyone. But if I do corn on this field, I'm going to have to use this planter for both. See, initially my plan, I wanted to take this planter over on 383, which I could still do that here, I guess. But you know what? I guess it doesn't super matter. Let's just pick a crop here. So we can't do canola. I guess we could do soybeans over here, too, if we have to. We can do... Where's my calendar here? There's my calendar. So we can plant oats, corn, sunflower. We can pretty much plant everything here at this point almost. So we could do some sorghum. How about some sorghum? That sounds good. Actually, you know what? I think that's the other planter, isn't it? No, actually, you know what? This one will do sorghum. Cool. Doing sorghum. For some reason, I thought you did sorghum with a row crop. Maybe not, Evan. Or maybe sorghum is one of those ones you can do with both. Not particularly familiar with sorghum in my case. Although, come to think of it, I think all the sorghum I've ever seen planted has been planted with a row crop planter. Anyway. Speaking of the row crop planter, I figure I'm going to run the row crop planter myself. Oh, and actually, you know what? That leaves me one last job we need to figure out here yet as well. For some reason, was it 384? I think it's 384 here. Wait for this map to update here a minute. Yeah, things when you play on a 36-second map. For some reason, field 384 here has weeds on it. I don't know why. I thought I had plowed all of our fields, but apparently not. Because field 383 has weeds on it. So we should probably take care of that here a moment as well before I forget. Those weeds sprayed. I've got the sprayer out. We just need to fill it up yet and get it out to the field here. So before I set this up, maybe we should go and do that here a minute. Let's grab our sprayer. Just, yeah, all kinds of jobs to do here this episode, right, everyone? All kinds of work here. And then speaking of the sprayer, by the way, we do own one sprayer already. That is the Hardy sprayer. I went ahead and purchased a second sprayer here. Again, in case you folks can't tell, we got a bit of a New Holland theme going on the map here at the moment. We're still not sure what kind of condition Randy's in here. Apparently, this is fake Randy here at this point because, yeah, the real Randy, everyone would never run blue equipment, that's for sure. But anyway, went ahead and picked up a New Holland sprayer here. This is the SP400F. Thanks to, I think it was Mason Farms that sent me this particular one here. The only reason I didn't have the New Holland to begin with that one, and I had the Hardy, was I didn't have a New Holland sprayer. So now we've got one. Now let's see if we can fill this up here. No. Pretty sure I got herbicide in here. No, really? How you know, Phil? Double check. What do we got? Herbicide, yes. Thought I purchased herbicide. I did indeed. How you know, Phil? Do I have to like open a tank cover here? Nah, that one makes sense for a sprayer. Yeah. How do you like that one? I have no idea. That's weird. Why, you know, why is there always so much trouble filling stuff? Like, why are we always, is it just me, Evan, or do you folks struggle filling stuff sometimes too? Why will this not fill? Like, literally, what am I doing wrong, Evan? What are we doing wrong? Shouldn't have to open a cover. That would make no sense for a sprayer here. Not to say, you know, it's not possible here, depending on how the mod author set it up. I'm guessing this is just an in-game convert of probably one of the other New Holland sprayers that are already out, probably from Giants or something like that. I had to guess, so it's probably nothing particularly new here, but that sprayer does not fill. Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And that is, I don't know about you folks, I find that to be rather annoying, right? Hydrous ammonia. No. Herbicide, there we go. Fine. You won't fill? I can fill you that way. How do you like that? Okay, actually need to go this way. Yeah, like I said, you folks watching, you folks struggle with filling stuff too, or is it just like me? Maybe I'm just cursed with the problems with filling stuff or something. I don't know what it is, Evan, but it seems like that has always been a problem in the game there, if you ask me. Getting stuff to fill from various things just, yeah, doesn't work very well sometimes. And in this case, I don't know why this didn't. Like, this should have been pretty black and white there, if you ask me. But yeah, why this don't work, I don't know. Ooh, oh, there we go. Okay. I was going to say, is it not even going to fold out the booms? Nope, it's just really slow. Like, really slow. Actually, Okay, in fairness, Evan, this is probably somewhat like real life. Probably faster, actually, to be honest, but... Wow, it's like... Oh, frame rate's good, Evan. Oh, autosave there. That's probably what part of that was. Please wait. Still full? No, yet. I think someone wanted to make these take as long to fold out as they do in real life, it seems like. Okay, am I in the right field here? Yes, I am. Perfect. Weeds, meet your maker. Ooh, you know what? I just happened to think of something, Evan. I really should have a sprayer with CN spray on it. Oh, well. Unfortunately, I do not have that. So, we will just have to go with what we got here. Uh-oh. Field bypass. I should have probably turned that off. That's going to take a moment to generate here. Hopefully, actually, no, it shouldn't take too long. We have no headlands. That probably actually is not good. I'm probably going to want to bump that up to a headland. So, whatever. Yeah, okay. Guess it's not the end of the world. We could live with that. Let's actually turn that up. Headlands 1, no bypass. We're just going to spray over that. That should be fine. Right? Yes. Should probably change that field margin too. Overlaps on the field boundary just a little bit there. But I forget which way you got to go here again. -2 through 5.8. I forget which one goes which way there again. If 5.8 is off the field or -2 is off the field there. Again, just overlaps that. Sometimes you get that little bit of missing spot going around the edge of one. And that's what you want to change right there, just to increase that overlap a little bit. And then, of course, you got the overlap between your headlands as well. Did you not generate? Okay. Generate. I thought you were generating. Try that one more time here. I want to make sure that, I think something went wrong there or something. I don't know what, but... Anyway, we're waiting for that to generate. Evan, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, Evan, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notifications there as well. That is not generating, is it? Well, then, how do you like that, Evan? Usually it always, oh, I don't know why it's saying field 383. That's what confused me. I seen, 383. No. Could not trace field edge. Huh. Obviously, it's got the field boundary. Oh, wait, what? It's got a course there. Okay, I have no idea what's going on with that one. Yeah, the course is there and just wasn't, Okay, we're good. No idea. Just problems with a 36X map, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I need to drive you back at some point. You don't want to drive back for some reason, do you? Okay, well, we're finally going to go plant ourselves. You have one. We are set on soybeans. Running the Kinsey here again. Oh, how long do you folks think it's going to take to plant this field now? Again, keep in mind, this is field... Oh, hello, mouse. This is field 383. This view doesn't really show it very well, does it? We go to that one, maybe? How about that one? There we go. That shows a little bit better. Field 383, Evan. Yeah. This field's a little bit insane. Given the fact that this planter probably isn't much larger than that disc, Evan, this is probably going to take 8 hours to plant this field as well, if I had to guess. That's my theory, Evan, and I'm sticking to it. You know what I really should probably do, Evan, is just like invest in another seeder. That would be the smart thing. And run 2 seeders on this field. That would probably be a good idea. I maybe won't do it this time, Evan, but next time, I'm thinking we need more seeders, Evan. Again, I know I said when we started this series, I was going to try not to go too crazy on this map. Kind of like we've done on some of our other larger maps we've played on in the past. But with that being said, Evan, we might need to run like multiples of some pieces of equipment here. You know, when a job starts taking 8 real-life hours, Evan, it's like, yeah, okay, time to do something different. If we run 2, you know, maybe we can cut it down to, I'd like to say 4, Evan, you know, running 2 pieces of equipment, twice as much, right? Then it could take half as long. But reality is it's probably not going to quite be half, unfortunately. You know, we take it down from 8 to 6 or something. Maybe, hopefully, like 5. 5, hopefully, but... nice if we could generate 2 headlands for this field as well. I don't know if it'll let me do that or not, but I might try. Most of the fields I've done on here so far, I've just been generating the 1 headland. And when it comes to generating Courseplay courses, by the way, just a little, I don't know if you want to call it a pro tip or what, but the headlands are typically what take the longest to generate with your Courseplay courses. Just go up and down the rows of one. Usually those courses generate very quickly. So like if you do no headlands, just straight up and down, that course should generate very, very quickly. Although even with a field like this, it might take a few seconds because, again, you know, we're talking a huge, huge field here. But now, yeah, if you add a headland to that one, now it will take significantly longer. Again, most of that generating time is headland. And then, of course, if you start figuring in, you know, island bypasses, and then you got peninsulas in the field, or, you know, all sorts of crazy stuff like that, everyone, yeah, then it just takes way, way longer. And, yeah, at least with this map, everyone, lots of fields like that, right? I'm going to change one Courseplay setting here, Mom. Open mouse. Nope, don't like that setting. Oh, and actually, you know what? Raise tools late, lower tools early. Yep. I don't remember, again, everyone, if that setting is per tractor or per equipment, but that is a setting I always like to change there as well. Highly recommend you folks, if you're playing with Courseplay, change that setting. Raise and lower tools. You want to lower the tools early, raise the tools late. Gives you just that little bit more overlap. Especially true on modded equipment. That one where sometimes the mod authors doesn't seem like they have stuff set quite properly. And then you end up with missing bits and spots on your field. You know, overlap too far one way, not enough on the other way. Unfortunately, a bit of a common problem. And at least changing those Courseplay settings helps. Even some of the in-game equipment, sometimes you end up with that. Everyone just, Courseplay is just being a little bit too precise with its raising and lowering. And at least in my case, I mean, I can't think of a scenario where there's really any benefit to that. Like, just overlap a little more. A few less missing spots, right? Well, I'll be interested in seeing how far we can make it around the outside edge of this field here before this episode's over. We are what? Yeah, well over halfway into the episode here so far, everyone. And we're probably not even a quarter of the way around the edge of this field here at this point. And we're not exactly going slow here either. I mean, we're clocking in about 11 mile an hour here, so good thing we got a high-speed planner, right? Check and see how the rest of the equipment's doing here. Hopefully I can see from the map. Actually, let's go back to that one. So yeah, you're working your way around planting. That looks good. Wait for that map to update here yet. Hopefully the weeds are dying over here. Okay. Well, map hasn't updated. And unfortunately, I can't just keep waiting here because we need to drive our tractor here as well. Hello, tree. Kind of hard to see here. I don't know what happened here. Weird. Even more strange is the fact... Oh, you know what? I think what it is, Evan. And I noticed... Actually, let's stop here a minute. I noticed the same problem up here as well. And, like, we got some weird stuff going on here. I think maybe the field overlap between, like, 26 and 27 and 383 here. Like, we're kind of butting heads between these two fields. I think it's what's going on, everyone. So, like, when I skipped time, this field updated and it messed up this one and vice versa. Like, it's actually showing like this part of the field here has been like cultivated and it's prepped here, even though it shouldn't be doing that with what we have here. Some more stuff I should really probably straighten out along this edge. I didn't realize how uneven this edge was here. Wow. What is up with that? I don't know why, but I don't remember the edge of this field here being this like, whoa. Quite consistent as well, isn't it? Anyway, just another reminder here too, everyone, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, you're welcome to do so. That information, again, down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. And all the mods needed to join the server can be found in the Teamspeak server, by the way. Or at least the download links for them, anyway. And just a reminder here, too, if you'd like to join us, Evan, we are, unfortunately, a PC-only server here. Obviously, in our case, Evan, we like to run some of the PC-only mods, and some of the PC-only mods that come to mind, you know, like GPS, stuff like that, everyone. Just, yeah. It's a shame that GPS, unfortunately, is not available as, like, an in-game tool, Evan, but alas, it is not. So, yeah, apologies to any of the console users that might want to join us and play with us. I'm sorry, but... yeah, GPS mod is not available for the console, and I said, I'll be folks, I kind of like my GPS mod. Plus, of course, we're running a bunch of other console-only mods, too. GPS probably being one of the bigger ones, though. Like, could we do without the other ones? Yeah, possibly. GPS? No. Reminder, too, if you'd like to catch the multiplayer content of it, you can find that over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. Their link is down below. And, of course, if you follow and or subscribe over there, you'll get notified when and if we go live. Currently playing on the American Falls map on the multiplayer server. Great little map, by the way. Highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already done so. Oh, we got 8 minutes left this episode yet. Ooh, I don't know. What do you folks think? Can we make it all the way around the field? Be cool if we could, I don't think we can, though. Let me see if I can load up some comments here and drive at the same time. Can't see anything going wrong with this. Can you, folks? Nah, I didn't think so. Loading comments. Starting off with Christopher. He was saying, good video. Keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Norton was saying, my computer does run the map, but it takes about 45 seconds for the game to save. Oh, wow. 45 seconds. It's probably, well, let's see what it is on mine. It's probably like 15 seconds on mine. That is probably going to be dependent on your hard drive speed, though, Evan. In my case, I've got one of the, I think it's a Gen 4 SSDs, so it's like wicked fast. I think they got added Gen 5s now, too, if I remember correctly. But I've got the Gen 4 SSDs. And like I said, those Gen 4s are wicked fast. But even on my drive, like I said, it takes a while to save this sometimes. And you can notice, too, like with the auto-saves happen, the game really, like, whoa, lags hard, right? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be too concerned about the save game taking a while. That probably, if you're running like a regular old spinning platter hard drive yet, that would definitely contribute to it. Or if you're running one of the older SSDs, you know, again, that's probably why. It's going to come down to, like I said, your speed or your hard drive there, probably. Hatro saying, a good video. Key binding, change it. Then it won't matter what mod you have. Oh, okay. I think he's talking about, was it last episode? It was the last episode. We were having trouble filling the planter, right? And when I say planter, actually, this one right here. Because this particular mod, and when I say mod, I'm talking about the tractor here. This particular tractor, like when you push the N key, rather than opening the covers on the tanks here on this planter, but it opens the door on the tractor. Now, no offense to the mod author, Evan. Cool. The door on the tractor opens. Nice feature. absolutely useless. And I can no longer open the covers on my planter because, and if you notice too, like the planter select, it'd be one thing, and maybe this is more of a game thing too. I don't know, maybe something Giants needs to fix with this too. You know, maybe some blame on both sides here. Like, okay, I have the planter selected. How come the end key, like the open cover, is not applying to the planter? I'm like, okay, I get it. Switch to the tractor. Now I can open the door over here. Switch to the planter. I can, no. It just automatically opens the door. Like, no. So yeah, extremely annoying. And I don't think you can change the key binding for this. I could be wrong, Evan, but I could change the key binding possibly for the covers, but I don't like doing that, Evan, because that is a default key binding. And I don't know, maybe it doesn't happen quite so much anymore, but I know in the past, Giants likes to reset your key bindings every so often. I don't know if any of you folks have ever had that happen, but in the past, your key bindings, so going setting lots of custom key bindings has never been, in my opinion, a very good idea. So generally speaking, I try to keep my key bindings default for the most part. Dustin was saying, Mike Mitchell's biggest field is 5,000 acres. Whoa. That's a really big field there, Dustin. That's a really big field. For those who don't know who Mike Mitchell is, he is a farmer on... Well, let's put this. He's a farmer from Canada that's on YouTube. Farmer from Canada there, and they have, I forget how many acres. I think it's like 40,000 acres. They farm an absolutely huge farm. I went up in Canada there. Some really big equipment. This map kind of makes me think of that just a little bit here, one. Probably a few too many trees around here, though. If you look at like Mike Mitchell's area, I guess it depends what part of the farm you're on, everyone. Oh, and we ran out of... Oh, we ran out of seed. You know what? Given the fact, Evan, I can't fill this here with this tractor, I'm just going to cheat and fill it here, Evan. And again, I can't fill it with this tractor, Evan, so... Because you can't open the cover. There we go. Back in business. And here I was thinking maybe we'd be able to get all the way around the field this episode. Which I think I can safely tell you folks that's not going to happen. I think we're probably about halfway here at this point. We are at least probably on the straighter edge of the field here, I think. Because I think this edge and the next one are a little bit straighter than here, what we've done so far. But still. Next comment here from Mason Farms. He's talking about the key binding here as well. Key binding for your planter needs changed. So yeah, okay. You're talking about changing the key binding for the open covers again. Goes back to the discussion I had a moment ago. Now you're changing the default key binding, and I don't know about you folks. I have a serious problem with doing that for the reasons I just talked about. Not to mention too, like it's a default key binding. Like, what is wrong with the mod author of this tractor? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Mason says, change it to something else. The door shouldn't make a difference because I have no problem with it. Says, our real-life agronomists are saying to plant your soybeans before your corn because the new corn genetics doesn't like one bad day. Oh, wow. Doesn't like one bad day, huh? You're saying, soybeans are a lot hardier than corn is. And soybeans can go through a ton more stress. At least here in the Buckeye State. Ideally, you want all your corn to come up within 24 hours of each other. So precision is really crucial. Maintaining population and depth is really important for corn. Yeah, I think was the last episode or episode before we were talking about that. Or yes. Like Mason was saying there. And corn is a very competitive crop, by the way. So, and when we say competitive, meaning, if one corn plant comes up before the other one, that corn plant is going to overshadow the one that came up later. And that one's, going to get like most of the nutrients. And the one next to it's going to be like, nah, not so great. If they all come up about the same time, everyone, that makes a massive difference. That really, really helps. And that is ideally what you want. You want all your corn. Unfortunately, that's like not probably really reality. Not all of your corn is going to come up at the same time. As much as you would like it to, everyone, and as much precision as you put into it, unfortunately, it doesn't usually quite all work that way. But again, getting it as close as you can, everyone, is crucial. And speaking of as close as we can, it is time to wrap it up here this episode. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time. Oh, and before we leave, Evan, how far did we make it around the field here? We have to wait for the map to update. Hey, we're pretty good, Evan. We're pretty good here. Like, we didn't make it all the way, Evan, but we're probably, I'm just going to say like 3/4 of the way, Evan. Like, if we had started this right away when we began this episode, we probably would have made it. Anyway, we'll probably come back out next episode and continue some more planting, Evan, because I don't think I can finish this line between episodes. So, again, Evan, thanks for watching. Till next time.